Hello guys, welcome back to another what if video. I'm back after a while. I'm sorry for not uploading for long while. I've just really been busy with school. I'm at least trying to build YouTube now again. So I'm back with a new what if. What if Asta was the son of Megicula? Okay, so this one we won't have a backstory yet. We will actually begin some years before Juno's entry exam. Some basic info before we begin. Asta was a medic knight until the death of, he joined medic knights together with Aesir, Dorothy and Julius at the same time, okay? So they are the same age, but of course Dorothy looks younger than 50, well, all of them are. So yes, Asta left the medic knights after Aesir died. So that's where we begin the story. Well, in the Witch King's office, Witch King said, so you need backup in there. He said, wait, what's happening? You're being overwhelmed? I said, yes, sir, we're being overwhelmed. We don't know how long we can hold this. As all medic knights captains are currently fighting against a huge, Diamond Mage army with the 8 shining generals. But what I didn't expect was the Diamond King to appear. The king of the Diamond Kingdom said, okay, wait, damn it, what about Merleon? Is she on the way? Said, she's here, but it's still hard to fight. We're losing ground quickly. Can't hold on much, okay. Damn it. It's been 13 years since... You know what? Dorothy, you hear me? Said yes. Where was his latest sightings or rumors where it was? Said, are you sure? Said, he's the only hope now. And you're probably the only one he will listen to. Everybody else, make sure, can you hold it until Dorothy, give Dorothy 30 minutes. She's gonna get help. And this better work. So please still be there. So now we see Dorothy just quickly traveling fastly in dream magic, using dream magic to travel across the land. When she walks into snow cliffs at ironic place, she mutters, as Julius calls her, said, are you on the way? Said, almost there. It's pretty ironic. Said, what? Said, well, I mean, considering his magic, shouldn't he be around a hotter climate? He's literally living in a snowstorm. Perhaps that's his purpose, to hide away. Or something. Then she's a cabin. Okay, I'm gonna cut off Julius. For now, I'll call if he accepts or not. As Dorothy now walks up to the door and knocks. She hears walking there, and the door opens. And she looks up, and she's a 7-foot-tall male. The seemingly family Asta there said, what do you want? Oh, I swear I could hear someone knock. Said, down here, Asta. Hello, Dorothy. Been a while. Hasn't it? Said, yes. Said, so what brings you here? What brings you here to track me down? I thought I said they're tired. Said the medic knights the captains are in trouble. Said, why not send the Witch King over? Or is it too weak with his time magic still? He says. Dorothy says, but please help us. Please come back. Something when I tell you in the past. Said, what is it? Said, is there actually some 5 years after you left, her grave began shaking and speak. Us grew irritated. Said, well, apparently she isn't dead. She was just in a magic-induced coma, so she's currently being treated. And Capra said, and I know you've had info where I'll be living for the last you became tracking me for the last 13 years still. You didn't think to inform me of it. You knew how much I care about her. I view her as my sister, yet you didn't inform me. Said, well, I thought you wouldn't want because she didn't. Okay, fine, where's the Diamond Mages? Or, alright, so who is it that are characters fighting? Said Diamond Kingdom, said, and that shouldn't be a problem with the Shining General, said King's there. Huh. There says, we're welcome. Just hold on a minute, said, Kaga, let's go. So, of course, dear. She sees a 6-foot tall woman come out now. So what's, and who's this? Said, a teammate from the past when I was a medic knight. Remember that? Said, yeah, of course I remember. You always sent letters when you told about him. Dorothy was sudden like that. Oh, I thought that I kinda wanted to him to, but yeah. Also, Patterhead said, don't worry, we could talk about the relationships later on. I'm sure Kage had to talk to you about it as well. Something about being like kind enough to share or something. But yes, I know she's head girl. And yes, I'm introducing Harem already. And there would be a backstory of why Kage is with Asta at this point already. Because let's get it. Asta had like over almost 3 millennia of experience, and he's probably figured out already to free her. Alright, let's go. Asta size. Let's then open a portal. Then Kage, if you would. There. Of course, she opens a portal and they step through. Are you coming or not? All said. Dorothy quickly runs over. As appear like flying overhead, a couple of 50 meters behind the Clover Mages. Clover Captors, they're holding back. Said, damn it, where's Dorothy now? I see. Very well. Also then decides to just use his gravity release and control gravity on himself. Dorothy said, yeah. Let's do a unison raid. Kage, would you mind? So of course not. She protects a barrier and pushes them back now. Co-mages see a barrier erect. Clover Captains now see a barrier erect and push them back. In a cube said, what the hell is this? Yeah, we thought. What's this? So is there an enemy attack? Said, no. Its intent is to protect us. Then heard two voices, one they recognize and one they doesn't. Unison compound magic. Dreamless ashes. Dreamless ashes of regret. As now a giant ash cloud is raining down on the enemy and start falling asleep. Well, they get haunted by sleeps and demons. Nightmare, they both said. As the ash now turns to black lightning since it struck everyone, they emerge as nightmares. Also looks down at them, said pathetic. They still could see the voices, they were like the male voice. Where it came from. There's a giant clouds covering there. Now, fall back. You foul diamond mages. As Asta now activates the fallen wings. So they're like. Okay, so let me explain here a little bit. Since elf magic, well, I'm considering that I'm gonna make Asta not just a hybrid between devil and elf. I'm gonna make Licht a hybrid between angel and elf. So he has that, and so Asta has those white feathered wings from angel's side, and the devil wings, and they have the black wings, black feather wings, and of course we'll have white golden devil wings later on, because we can't just skip outside those white power. I should not continue that. We can't just skip those cool wings. Also activate those black wings now, feather wings. Also looks at them, looks at the images now, and then just yells out, with a fire from hell, fire from heaven, vanish, hellfire, roar. As to see a dragon's head just appear, and just roar at white and black flames. At the image, just retreat, as some lowly diamond mages just burn to the ground, but the ancient generals retreat immediately, and most of their stronger troops. So yeah, afterwards the barrier disappears. Also looks at Earth and nods. The deal's a deal. If you'll excuse me, I have some other things to do. Also flies away with Kaguya. Disappears immediately afterwards. Dill through line said, he's changed, Shimada said. Who? Said one who helped us. Said, so where is he? He had business to attend to. I don't know where he left. Then we see Asta and Kaguya now. They're traveling towards the capital. Said, so where are we going now? Asta said, to play pranks. Kaguya smirks at this. Finally, I always wanted to prank them. He always told me stories about how he pranked all the time. But yes, especially hair colors. I loved changing others' hair colors with this magic I have from Mother. So then, well, as the captives just began countering back to the capital slowly, and Orpheus reported it was successful, but he probably vanished back there and probably doesn't want to be disturbed again. Therefore, mutters to Whiskey and said, I see. Or well, we'll have a meeting immediately afterwards. Oh, and tell Masao, can I speak to you? Said, yeah, what is it? Said, she's awake. I see you very well. Then we see us Asta is in the capital already and is hiding in the captive's meeting room while the Whiskey seat in the dark. He mutters. As Kaguya sits in his lap and he said, what is it? Said, curse prank, curse magic. Bad hair day. As it glows around, it says specific targets. Specifical targets. As it affects Mushroom Head, Marks, I think it's name yes, Julius and Aesir. As Aesir just woke up and just checked his mirror. Well, checks the mirror and the cab is already in the meeting now. Actually, so yeah, well, Aesir just decided to go check her hair and all that, do her stuff, shower. After a while, she was in a coma for like medic-induced coma for a while. So just be responsible. So then she was checked the mirror and her hair, so it was like this. So I said, I swear to God, Julius! She rushed forward to the cabinet meeting as Julius and others sit there. Alright, so who then the door starts open. As Marks was kinda annoyed at his hair as well. Julius as well. Julius was giddily, said, I wonder who did this. But with his purple long hair now. The other captives was trying to hold in the laughter. Stan and they felt a terrifying aura as come around and the door burst open. Ace said, alright, so who was I bragged that there was to chase my hair? Like this. As then here's a shuffling. Then there's a whisper, he said, Kaguya, go. As Kaguya disappears with portal. As they hear footsteps now cover, show yourself. The other captives yelled. Yusvok said, how did he sneak past more? What awesome magic did he use to sneak past us? He thought giddily. As also steps up, said, wow, I've been gone for what, 13 years and Huh, did you get a hair since he's here? Been a while, hasn't it? Welcome back to the land of the living. As Sissy turns around, said, I swear that voice seems recognizable. Except said, Asta? What's up, shorts? What's up, dwarf? I should say dwarf clown. As her hair stands out everywhere and he's a clown, like red and clowny. Swears, I swear to the Asta, you better fix this back right now. She starts chasing around him. Awesome, like he runs around and then picks up Dorothy. Bye bye. Do you see him running around the castle? The like said, everyone is blinking. Said, what? The yummiest could have told any burst out laughing together with the real. You said so that's who it was that helped you, huh? So who was that you said just wait around? As Dorothy came back later on and sat on a seat. As later on, then is like an hour later, there was like, okay, where are you now? Then your footsteps coming closer and then laughing. I miss doing this. I miss the little sis. They hear Asta say, said, miss you, big bro. As they hug each other. So, Oscar's open the door. So, then he burst out laughing at Julius. Said, I forgot I made that masterpiece. He burst laughing again. I started this. I said, I guess this would happen. As Morris was like, said, can you chase my hair back now? Huh? I didn't change your hair. I changed your face. Well, it doesn't look different at all, actually, when I think about it. Here, a mirror. Oz says, a mirror pops out of nowhere. Said, huh? Huh? I look like a mushroom. Oz said, oh, then he realized, said, oh crap. Said, look like a mushroom you always have. I just made you one. I said, fine tricks over. Then Dorothy comes up and sighs. Asta, please don't do this. Take this seriously. I said, fine, you're no fun. I'm not gonna talk to you for a month. That is a Dorothy. I swear, said, what? No, please don't ignore me like that. Please. Osseous. Dorothy said, but please don't. It was like, as Dorothy said, I'll do anything. And then he saw Oz. I promise I'll do anything. Just forgive me. Then he said Oz's eyebrow raised and perfect. And Dorothy said, ah shit. Anything, huh? Very well. Stand still. She said, okay. What are you doing, Asta? Asta closer to her, and then picks her up bridal style. And sits down in the chair and it sits down in her chair and he puts her on his lap. You're forgiven. But if every single meeting I am at the cap desk, you gotta sit like this. She was blushing atomically red now. You just felt like said, did I miss something? I also looked at him and said, no you didn't. Unless you want to get beaten like how I did you in the entry exam. I said, yes, to keep it shut. And just get on with the meeting already. You said, very well, blah 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 blah. Time skip after meeting. I said, very well. Boring as ever. You said, so will you be joining us? I said, perhaps. No, I'll want to reown and recognize this way. I read into the entrance exam. He talks to Jules privately afterwards. Said, Just like you gonna do what? I said, I might just use some of my magic there. Perhaps a new spell or two. But of course I'm not gonna allow me because I'm too strong and I'll probably end up killing them or injure them heavily, the other participants. I said, so I guess you won't be able to see my new spells. Use for new spells. Brain freeze. New spells. I don't know, wait. You can göra det direkt nice. Just do the entrance exam. Please let me see the new spells. I smirks at him. Of course, little one. I says, patting his head. Make sure to eat your vegetables so you grow up big and strong. And then easier and Dorothy just fall down laughing. Even after all this time you still babies, you Julius. You haven't grown up at all. Asta looked up dead serious said, and what the hell are you looking at? You Acer, you even got the grey hair and you're like what? 30? So 50? Said, huh, I was being nice saying 30, you look like you're 80. And then looked at Dorothy, and Dorothy said, and I asked what, I have nothing to say about you. Ignoring her indignant scream, like said, hey, what is that supposed to mean? He walks out of there. He also like said, good family. No, a major time skip. Asta will have not been visiting Dorothy at all, and he will just be left alone in his cabin with Kage now. We see him cuddling. It's 2 years and close to the entrance exam where Juno will join the Medic Knights. Okay, we said, so you're gonna do this entrance exam? I said, perhaps. Yes, I think I will. He picks up his grimoire. Well, one of them. He has two. He picks up his 4-leaf grimoire. That is almost as blindingly white at first, but then has black vines all over it. That has red fire emblems and like black and red lightning strikes combined. It still shows a gold, and in the middle is a golden 4-leaf. The other one is complete black grimoire with a red 5-leaf color in the middle. Also, I swear, well, let's go. Kage smiles, of course. I'll still open a portal now and appear close to the Clover Kingdom's capital. They walk in there and walk to stays in the line to register the grimoires. That's also does not have the armor on. He just have a normal black clothing. Well, black t-shirt and black pants and a hood on. As when it's his turn, well, he shows his 4-leaf. He said, 4-leaf, oh my god. Very well, you may pass. As Kage went up to the spectator, actually, then it was Kage's turn, and she uses her grimoire. It was a pure white grimoire with a pink 4-leaf on the middle. He was shocked, said, another 4-leaf? Well, you may pass as well. Here, your numbers is 130. And, I forgot to please tell the guy that was before you that his number is 1 to 129. I forgot to tell him that. Said, of course, Kage smiles. Maxine said 129. Said, I see. And you're 130. Soon other participants come in. As when it's Yuna's turn, said, a 4-leaf grimoire. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Said, sir, 2 other 4-leaves, huh? As walks in there, his interest in drawn to 2 individuals. They're standing close to each other. One he can't see the face of, but has black shirt, black pants, and black hood on. The other one is tall woman with very light blue hair. Well, you can see white skin, but you can't see her face really because it's she's turned out away. So here's strong mana. As the antimatic birds come in now, flying around, but none come even close to where Asta and Kage are. Then the captives come in now. The yummy thing doesn't happen. Let's see. Feel strong mana here. Dorothy says yes. Dorothy is still asleep and Morrison. Yes, she mutters in her sleep. Alright, that's creepy. It's creepy that she can walk and fly when she's asleep, but talk in her sleep, now that's creepy on another level. Both Yam and Jack the Ripper agreed. But then in William Vanya's head, Patria says, it says elf souls, one reincarnated into that person, but then, how does it come that it's a pure elf? Well, he is not reincarnated, but it's a live elf in that person in the hood there. So, Yes, then the hooded person turns out and looks at Vanya and right into Parker's eyes. But he can't see then only sees a red pupil, but he doesn't see the rest. So what the? Then it comes for the first broom test. Austin Kage does decently on it, just keep under wraps, relaxing. Said those seems to does not take the exam seriously. Young says no, they're saving their energy. Yama said, Then our test, it was actually a seed growing one where they had to grow a plant. As well, Aussie grew hell roots. There was a fire but still continued growing. Said, okay, Yam says that's creepy. As Kage, they actually managed to make a cherry blossom tree. So beautiful. As then the seeds they turn to ashes again. The other test doesn't really matter until it's the combat one. Kage goes first against somewhere not random and easily defeats him. And reacts to the proposal. Then it's Yuno's turn after some time, and he completely wrecks same as in canon with the Tower and Tornado. Later on, it's Asa's turn now. He walks up with the hood, and against his opponent is a royal. And actually, it's a noble. You should just give up, Booney. You won't beat me, filthy peasant. Also said, are all humans really this one? Reminds me why it stayed so long from them. As Mert said, then the battle began. Said, peasant, huh? Let me tell you one thing. Do you mean peasant as a human peasant or other kinds? Said, of course, a human peasant. There's no other races left. Let me tell you, all said, there's still dwarves around. They're just hiding. I'm not gonna tell you where. The elves are on the brinks of extinction. They're still dark elves, and there are the survivors of elf hybrids in another country. The witches, which are evolved, which is a hybrid, and the completely new race result in the hybrid of between humans and elves. Long ago. Then we have devils sealed away. The Anyars completely eradicated. They're the ancient devil war. But let me tell you this. What makes you think I'm human? Asked the mothers. Huh? Let me tell you. I'm not. Then this is big talk coming from a human peasant. Don't think you can be something else. You're pathetic. Then he says, What a god's what a god Adam's scythe is encourages scythe and slashes water slash comes towards Asta. Yeah, says the bigger he talk, the bigger they fall. His mother said he probably will lose now. Charlotte was like said, I may hate males, but you're wrong, Yami. Said he? As then you see as this person stood there, Asta stands there, as then he extends silently his monozone. This monozone burning mana burn. Yes, his monozone has the ability to burn mana from attacks. So like the smaller the monozone, the higher concentration and more mana can burn in an instant. So more attacks just evaporates immediately against him. The captives will see it even to face him. It was like a half meter in front of him, and his turn evaporates. Also, let me tell you something pathetic. Also, let me show you what real power is. As then the wind starts picking up, as you feel the pressure steadily increasing, then wind just blows his hood off. There's an Asta there with black hair. You couldn't see his eyes, to see his red markings now. Then his turn his eyes, they could see open, he opened them up. Red pupils with black eyes completely. Then you see his ears pointy. I said, I'm the last, one of the last pure. I may not be a full elf, but I'm damn as hell one of the purest, and I'm the most ancient being in the current world that's still alive. Or not sealed away. I will tell you this. Ancient fire magic. Fist of a god. This giant black and red fist just came out of nowhere and just hits the noble right to the ground, knocking him out with one punch. This is pathetic. The only one humans that could even somewhat give him a match is the door, captain of the Coral Peacocks, former Silver Captain, Acer Silva, and the Wizard King. Those are the only ones that could even come close to my power. I guess Witch Queen can somewhat, but still, she's not complete, she's not human. And that's all for this video. Hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye bye. Bye.